This is the new National Stadium in Warsaw. On the 8th of June next year, it'll be the venue for the opening game of the European Championship, co-hosted by Poland and Ukraine. Scheduled for completion in November, and with a capacity of over 58,000, the stadium is one of 4 being used in the country and will also host one quarter-final and a semi. Adam Olkowicz is Poland's National Director for Euro 2012.
It's an enormous enterprise. There are over 200 different development projects underway in Poland relating to the European Championship. They all have different levels of priority when it comes to their importance, but they're all needed for our citizens and for our foreign guests. We want to do everything before the tournament, and we have that deadline of June the 8th, 2012, the day of the first game. We want to do as much as possible to show that Poland has changed, thanks to Euro 2012. For the fans that come from abroad, we expect around 1 million of them. We'd like them to take away the best possible memories and then return to Poland again and again.
Warsaw and the 3 other Polish host cities are all in different states of readiness. In the north, lying on the Baltic coast, is Gdansk. Their distinctive amber-coloured stadium hosted its very first match in August and will be the venue for 4 games next summer. The Municipal Stadium in Poznan was the first venue to be completed, the home ground of both the city's professional clubs. It opened last September and is Poland's second largest club stadium with a capacity of 43,000. And finally, Wrocław in southwest Poland. The stadium there is almost ready and will play host to Poland's friendly with Italy in November, as well as one of their group stage matches next year. Of course, Poland is only part of the story when it comes to Euro 2012. Half the matches, including the final, will be played in neighbouring Ukraine. Co-hosting a tournament brings its own set of challenges, but Olkowicz remains positive about the joint operation.
Poland and Ukraine are neighbours. They're 2 countries from the large family of Slavic nations. Our histories are different, but let's leave that to the historians. Euro 2012 has a chance of creating new opportunities, particularly for the younger generation, and we believe that the already friendly relationship between Poland and Ukraine will only get better. We act together just like a single host, even though the tournament will take place in 2 separate countries.
Of course, hosting a successful tournament is about more than just infrastructure. The man charged with ensuring that Poland perform on the pitch is Franciszek Smuda, who was appointed head coach after they failed to make the last FIFA World Cup. Their 5th place finish in the qualifying group for South Africa was Poland's worst ever result.
The
current national team has really been built over the last year and a half or so. Success for us will be to make it through from the group stage. This has to be our target. In my opinion, we've made some great progress. We've assembled a very young team with an average age of around 23 or 24. I firmly believe that this squad of players has a very bright future ahead of it.
But one of the drawbacks that come with hosting a major tournament is the lack of qualifying matches in order to prepare. Smuda will have been in charge for over 2.5 years when Euro 2012 kicks off, without having led the team into a single competitive international. Recent friendly results have been distinctly mixed.
It's certainly more difficult for us than for those teams that are playing in the qualifiers. It's obvious that many of those matches are of the highest level, and that's beneficial for the teams that take part. But there's an incredible determination among the players in our squad, and we show that determination in our friendly matches. I also demand this attitude in training sessions, and I think it's evident that the players give their best. They try to play for a win in every single match they play.
Centre-back Tomasz Jodbowiec is one of the few Polish squad members to play his club football at home, plying his trade with Polonia Warsaw.
You can see that the fans are counting on us to do well, especially because it's the first time that the European Championship has been played in Poland. And who knows when that might happen again. So of course we all want to do our best. Preparations are going well, In my opinion, things are looking good. I hope that, thanks to us hosting Euro 2012, everything will change in Polish football. There's a lot going on at the moment, and fantastic stadiums are being built. They all look great, and of course, everyone is hoping for good results.
Making it to the knockout stage seems to be the minimum expectation for all concerned, but even that won't be easy. It's a feat they've never previously achieved at the Euros. However, cast your mind back 40 years or so, and things were quite different for Polish football. At the 1974 FIFA World Cup, Poland finished third, inspired by golden shoe-winning forward Grzegorz Lato. They'd already won Olympic gold 2 years previously. They also made it to the latter stages of the 78 and 82 World Cups. Today, Lato is president of the Polish Football Association.
At that time, we played some fantastic, massive games at home at the National Stadium in Chorzów, perhaps most famously against teams like England and the Netherlands, where more than 100,000 fans turned up. It's a great experience that gives you real satisfaction to play in front of your home fans. If we manage to get to the semi-finals of Euro 2012, that would be an enormous success for Polish football. And in some ways, it could be like a renaissance, harking back to the 70s and 80s when Polish football celebrated its greatest success.
There are still many challenges ahead for Poland, both in terms of the work being done to ready the country for next summer's visiting fans and to ensure that the team's performance lives up to and hopefully exceeds expectations.
It's an enormous chance for us to focus on the development of our sporting infrastructure. We're going to have the most modern stadiums in Europe. Some wonderful leisure complexes are being built. Some of them are already finished. That's great for the infrastructure of sport here as we move forward. In addition, it's a way of developing our country and a great way of promoting it. Thousands of fans will come from across Europe, perhaps from all over the world, to watch the European Championship, and we want them to get to know our beautiful country.